There's new news, ladies and gentlemen, and there's new movies coming out. One of those new movies is Predator Badlands. Well, the first reactions are in for Predator Badlands. I have not looked at this yet. Not checked this out yet. Let's see what he says. Early Predator Badlands reactions are in. Dan Trachtenberg's Predator Badlands just had its world premiere in the UK with the first social media reactions going online. Reactions are quite positive. Plenty of praise for the performances and the film's direction. Love that. Some of the most interesting comments, however, come from the more softly positive reviews. Those suggest the film takes a few risks with the franchise, trying a number of new things. Some of them work, some don't, but it certainly feels like it's trying to be its own thing rather than nostalgia play, aiming to recreate the original. Sampling of the reactions. Predator Badlands is friggin' awesome. Inventive action, organic comedy, story I was fully invested in. Trachtenberg continues to push all the right buttons with this franchise. Impressive. Initial Predator Badlands thoughts. Absolutely a dark horse adaptation. Fans of the wider EU will get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Leaned heavily into the adventure fantasy angle and really showed the genre bending flexibility of the Predator. Love Deck and this dynamic. Absolutely adore Ella Fanning, and Demetrius was fantastic, and Deck genuinely looked great. Don't think Predator 1, Predator 2 purists will be on board with this, though. Uh-oh. Predator Badlands is a cosmic buddy road movie, and it's all killer, no filler. Dan Trachtenberg smartly maneuvers the franchise to a grander scale than just another survival horror. It might not be as traditionally gory, but I had a blast with it. Is anyone else I know? Do one more. Dan Trachtenberg's Predator Badlands is an epic spectacle. It takes us on a deep dive into Yakuza mythology, more sci-fi epic than a traditional Predator film. It takes some big swings, don't always land. Despite its bold approach, legacy fans might be left disappointed. Okay. I don't know what that necessarily means, but what are you doing there? So I don't know, Roxy, hear these. Are you going to see this?
I feel so bad because I feel pretty well versed in a lot of things, and I've never seen the Predator movies.
Wow.
And I'm a casual Star Wars girl. And lo and behold, what news breaks today? But 2 Star Wars stories and this Predator story.
Mhm.
So I understand that. I think that people probably aren't interested in my take on this. Mikey maybe has better luck here.
Okay, fair enough. That's honest. Mike, so
Yeah.
did you see Prey?
Yeah, I did. Loved it.
Me too. And
Yeah.
did you watch the animated one that they just did? The new
I
Predator?
did not.
I heard it was so Trachtenberg did all of those. He did Prey and then he did this. And from what I haven't heard a single person say anything negative about that animated thing. They say it's just incredible. And I need to watch it maybe before I even check out Badlands on Monday. But
I will.
This is encouraging. Most of it is encouraging to me. Most of it.
What about the part that's like not for purists?
That's the problem. That's the part of it that's not encouraging, because the part one I love. Part two I just watched again, and it's a product of the 90s. It's fun, but it's goofy. But what does that mean? The buddy thing is interesting.
I say exactly what it means.
Sure. Look, people can be scumbags. We know that. People are trying to rip people off for money all the time. There's scams happening all the time. Hell, there are YouTube channels dedicated to catching these scamming bastards. But your security, it's got to be a priority. And Cash App, it treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or a biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is being protected by your own personal bodyguard. Even if your phone, if it's lost, if it's stolen, they got you covered. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices that something's like off, you're falling for a scam, it's going to send you a warning before the money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today. Pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe. Learn more at cash.app/security. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend with 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcasts for full disclosures.
They're going to want to see a predator that doesn't talk, that just hunts a prey. Like so they're talking about messes with the mythology, messes with that, like the purists. So this seems, like I said, as a buddy, like he talks in this, like he has full sentences instead of just kind of mimicking what he hears other people say. So I think it's you're torn because it's like everyone wants more Predator movies, but at their core, they're predators coming to a human planet to hunt humans. Like you could only do that so much. So I think there's a lot of people like, well, I want to see it set in feudal Japan with him coming back. So, but then we get Prey all over again, and it's cool, but you can only do so much with the Predator. You know, whether he's a young predator, he's an old predator coming to Earth to hunt a human during a certain time period. So this seems like they're telling it from his perspective instead of the human's perspective. So that's a change. So I'm on board. Like anything that enhances the mythology but does it well, like Aliens versus Predator.
Yeah,
when they set up some interesting things that were a little bit too much, I'm like, yeah, I like Trachtenberg's very much streamlined version of what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, look, so he's, even though I haven't seen the animated, from what everyone says, it looks like he's 2 for 2 in this franchise. Seems like he gets it. It seems like he's taking some shots. I'm interested to see where he goes with it, because I would much rather, and I'll tell you, if it's a good movie and they take swings and go outside of the normal for purists, as opposed to what Shane Black gave us.
I was just going to say that.
Right?
Like,
that was
what he did
piece.
to expand the mythology. Like, oh, we're going to focus on the humans, and we're going to build a suit that the Predators built for the humans. It
was atrocious.
The Predators, like that was like that's
the fact that you remembered. The fact that you remembered any of that movie is impressive.
Like, oh, dude. Like, and then they were going to team up with the Predators, and the Predators were going to be in like camouflage military outfits.
Right.
It's just like, no.
No. Especially the fact that he was in the first one, and I thought you feel like he would get it. He didn't. Yeah. And I love Shane Black, but he did not get it. I would much rather see someone take a shot if it's a good movie. So I'll have my out of the theater reaction for that. I think it's on Monday. I believe I go see that movie. So we will go and I'll let you know.
Did you like 10 Cloverfield Lane?
I feel like I did. Was that the one with John Goodman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was
great. I feel like I like that movie. I don't really remember it too well.
That's his only one that's not in the franchise, right? That's his only thing people know.
Trachtenberg?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he's good. You know what you like about him? He seems to like making movies. Like he looks like he genuinely likes it.
Was Trachtenberg the guy? God, it had been almost 15 years ago now, where he did that Portal short that got a lot of attention. Was that what got him on the map?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
I think it was.
This is interesting. He did the pilot of The Boys.
Oh, did he? He directed the pilot of The Boys?
Yeah.
Wow. He's good. I like Trachtenberg. So I mean, I'll be honest. In the same way that Travis Knight has revitalized or hopefully revitalized He-Man, or did really good for Bumblebee, still my favorite live action Transformers. I feel like this is what Trachtenberg could do, and this is kind of my overall point. But Mike, that was my point there. I don't know if it was on this show when we were talking about the franchises that are dead. I think it was on this show that nothing is truly dead.
Right, it was on the show.
Yeah, it wasn't. Nothing is truly dead. And it showed, because Predator could have been knocked into the ground and could have been in really bad shape, especially after the Predator or whatever the hell the movie was called. Now it's got some life in it again.
But like you say, like what they did was smart. Like I'll bet. I mean, they didn't have a lot of. I don't want to say faith. That's not a the right word. In Prey, they put it on streaming. The middle of the pandemic. Right. But people read but that thing, 30 million maybe. Amber Midthunder, who is phenomenal in that movie, wasn't a big star, and they just made a badass Predator flick.
Yep.
Like that, you don't need a huge but I will say this movie seems like they backed the trucks up with the cash and said, here you go, here's Alien Planet, here's CGI. So I'm just like, I'm hoping he's keeping what he loves to do and how he likes to make movies, and keeps this kind of not grounded in the sense of like fantastical, but just doesn't let the budget get away from him and overboard CGI. So hopefully, I would think after 2 films, this guy, people would give him a little more faith and a little more goodwill, because he seems to know what he's doing with Predator.
I think that they do. I think people. I mean, and I actually think for people who watch the animated thing, definitely do, because that's where when I was talking to him up about Prey, people were like, well, you should see what he did with the animated, because he really gets it. And
I gotta check that out.
I gotta check that one out. So I'll probably do a reaction to that one, because I've never seen it. So I saw like the first like 5 or 10 minutes. They're a bunch of different shorts or something from what I know. And
I like what they did. I saw a picture. They tie in Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover.
Right.
Like they're into that world.
That's what I heard. So I want to see. Did they actually use Arnold? Did they actually?
I think they're just like a montage of what happened to them.
Come on.
or something.
At
I don't
the
know. I
end
don't
of
know.
it, at the end of the animated one.
Yeah, did you see it?
I don't know.
No, but I
I don't
know
know
what
if it's the
happens.
end.
Oh, so did Arnold actually show up?
Do you want me to answer the question?
Yeah.
You said you're going to do a
No.
reaction to it.
It doesn't matter if he's in there. I'll
Shut
be
your mouth.
looking
You shut
forward
your
to
mouth.
it.
Come on. Shut
Come
your
on.
mouth.
You didn't want to tell me?
I'll save it for you.
You want to save it. Okay.
Come on.
I do so
Listen.
much editing for the Real Reject stuff that I feel like I know. When you guys are talking, I was like, yeah, I know about all this stuff because
fantastic.
yeah, it's fantastic.
I'll tell you what's
I
fantastic.
tell you what, it's
Zuzu's
fantastic.
Pedals and Lulu. You want to see Lulu? Come on.
No, it's Whiskey and Lulu. And I tell you,
Lulu,
your
come
hair is
on.
fantastic, Mike. Whatever's going on with your hair today, you should do that
You like
every
that?
week.
I put a little bit of schnapps in it. It's
Hey.
double schnapps.
I would like to speak to Michael Caine. I'm going to make a phone call. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Hold on a second. How do you work this thing? I don't know.
Hey,
Because you got all the buttons. I like what we used to
listen.
have when it used to do the flip phone.
Right.
I had that.
right.
Here we go.
You- listen.
Could you hear me now?
Very
That's
much so.
right.
I heard you the first time when you were working on the phone. I heard it very
Okay,
good.
here we
I
go.
actually can see you now because they have the things there where
Did
they throw up the stop it when they throw the video and I could see your face and it's almost
Did-
like a Nolan movie.
I didn't know if you want to see my face on the video screen because I
Right.
could put it on here.
Yeah.
If you do see it, you let me know.
Okay, I see it. I see
I
your
think
hair.
Christopher Nolan is calling again. I told him I'm
Right.
retired because I'm about ready to turn 100 years old. But if he had a script and Christian Bale wanted to come back to do another one of the Batman films, I'd
Yeah.
come back for that one.
I believe Yoda is here too. Yoda, how are you? She's
Oh,
not
the
paying
little green
attention.
man from the Star Wars films.
She's not paying attention.
Check out what I did now. Just
Yoda was poisoned last night. All right.
no, you guys lost me, and then I heard my name.
Yeah, I know. You just do not. If you're not in on the bit, you don't even sit. You just go to Mars.
Yeah, because I was accused so many times of ruining the bit that
Now it's part of your now it's the bit to ruin the bit.
no, I didn't ruin it. I did not.
He's right. He had the stroke. It's fine.
Stroke had not.
Hey, is Owen Wilson here today? We got Owen Wilson here.
Wow.
He's also he got his foot caught in the bear trap. That's why he's there.
Ow.
I have another friend here. Hold on. Wait, listen. Let me get them on the phone. You want to say hi to Mike? Hey, Willie!
Willie! Willie! Wait, the cat!
Ha! I went to Melmac.
You know what I was doing? I was trying to look up the YouTube video from yesterday to see how many Roka got because you didn't tell us.
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
right.
find it.
I believe, and Luke can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I gathered, 74 is what it was.
Oh, you weren't here.
I was. It blends in. Luke, can you give me a confirmation of that? I believe it was 74.
I feel like you're not promoting that people should send in questions anymore.
They already have 22. They already have 22. You guys have 22. Roka had 30 by the time it started. So it was over 9,000. They said, "Hey,